What can I say about goals? This year I had a few goals in mind, which I, so far in the first 4 days of 2014, have achieved them. One was to ride on a ridiculously cold day. Last year I had a friend of mine, Jay, actually ride in like minus 18 degree weather, and I actually went to work on the bus. I thought, that can't happen this winter, so what I did is pick a nasty cold day and decided I was going to ride my bike, and I did. So yesterday, Friday, January 3rd, I got my bike. It was minus 22 outside my door and minus 32 wind chill factor. And I bundled up with 3 layers on the bottom and I think 5 layers on the top. And the only thing I missed from that ride was putting actual chemical hand warmers in my gloves. So while it was quite a pleasant ride, hands were a bit chilly. So otherwise, that goal has been achieved in 3 days of 2014. Whether I'll do it again, I have no idea. The second goal this winter would be to ride the donut ride once every month. So I did November, I did December, I've done now, as of today, January. Today wasn't that bad of weather. It was, I think, minus 6 when I left, and it was minus 1 when I came back. Yeah, so it's very pleasant out. I got to Eglinton Laird with one of the guys showed up, and by the time we got to Grandma's Oven, there was, I think, about 10 guys between the bunch that I rode up with and showed up later. I rode my fixed gear bike, as you can see behind me, and I put on way too big a gear, a 4816. And we got to Grandma's Oven, we actually picked up a few more guys who came in 10 minutes after the rest of the bunch. The best thing about the donut ride is the stop at Grandma's Oven for the, treat and coffee. On the way back down Leslie Street, all was going good. I was pulling through twice, told myself don't do that again, because I was hurting, and then I did it again. Got to Leslie and 19th, a little bit of rise there. I ended up blowing a gasket on the top of the hill and got dropped as I watched everyone sort of float away. And I couldn't catch the wheel again because we're going right into the wind, and that didn't work out so well. So at that point I lost the wheel. I was riding into the wind in the big gear, and I did that for about another half an hour until I got home. So one of the things I learned today was that my fitness is not as good as I would like it to be. Anytime there's a grade, I had trouble. Things to add to this year is training, would certainly be hill repeats and low cadence work. The benefit of riding today in the big gear was, of course, strength workout, if nothing else. I've achieved 2 goals in 2014. I've ridden in stupidly cold weather, minus 22. And I've also done the January edition of the Donut Ride. Like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Information on my blog and the Donut Ride is in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, check out the information. I'll put a link in below on the trip to France. We're going to France for 2 weeks in July 2014 to see the tour. We'll see stage 16 of the tour in Carcassonne, and we'll see the final stage in Paris. Check it out. Love to have you come along. Man, it hurts. Yeah. Because best now, January 4th, today, I've done today. Goals. What can I say about goals? Goals. Goals. Yeah, so.